The sad truth is, Italy is dying.
Yes, I said that. Third time in a decade, Italy's economy has slipped into recession.
We're diving into a crisis that's slowly unfolding in one of the world's most historically rich and culturally vibrant countries, Italy. Imagine a country famous for its bustling cities and large, close knit families facing a demographic catastrophe. Let's explore how and why Italy is on the brink of disappearing from the world map as we know it. This is Italy, where entire villages that once thrived with thousands of residents now lie completely deserted. Shockingly, there are over 6,000 villages like this across the country. One such village is home to a 300-year-old school that educated generations of Italian children. Today, it's abandoned, echoing the silence that has fallen over much of Italy's educational system. In recent years, many teachers have been laid off because there simply aren't enough students to fill the classrooms. In 2015, Italy's health minister declared that Italy is a dying country, primarily because of its plummeting birth rate. The total fertility rate in Italy is the lowest it has been in the last 50 years. Projections suggest that this trend will continue, pushing Italy into a severe economic and demographic decline. The country, once renowned for its large families, now faces a future where there will be houses without inhabitants, a military without young recruits, and factories without workers. In just 10 years, Italy's entire economy could collapse under the weight of its aging population. The average age in Italy is now 48 years compared to 28 in India. Currently, 24% of Italy's population is over 65 years old, and this number is steadily increasing. How did Italy reach this point? A century ago, Italy was primarily an agricultural country. Large families were common because children were needed to help on the farms. But with industrialization, the need for large families decreased. Post-World War II, Italy's recovery led to the introduction of a social welfare system, reducing the economic incentive to have more children. Since the 1950s, Italy's birth rate has been falling, a trend seen across most of the world except Africa. Specific government policies have also played a role. For example, the concept of blank resignation, which requires women to sign a resignation letter before getting a job. If a woman becomes pregnant, she can be fired without notice. In a country where 41% of women work, such policies discourage starting families. Additionally, Italy does not offer birthright citizenship like many other European countries. Immigrant families often move to Northern Europe, where their children can gain citizenship, further depleting Italy's younger population. Italy's job market is another major factor. According to OECD research, 43% of Italians aged 18 to 34 have non-permanent jobs. The country's economy has faced 3 recessions in the last decade, with a debt to GDP ratio of 145%, meaning for every euro earned, Italy owes 1.45 euros. Even iconic businesses are affected. Domino's closed all its stores in Italy due to a lack of customers. Economic instability leaves young people financially insecure, further discouraging them from starting families. Sweden offers a contrasting example. In 1974, it introduced parental leave, allowing both parents to take 16 months of paid leave after the birth of a child. This policy helped Sweden stabilize its birth rate. Italy may need to consider similar policies and reform its immigration laws to attract and retain young workers. If Italy cannot raise its birth rate to 2.1 in the next 5 years, it will face severe demographic challenges. Despite predictions of a global population explosion, the reality is quite the opposite. Since 1980, birth rates have been falling worldwide. By 2050, we may see a significant population decline in many developed countries, including Japan, the USA, and much of Europe. What do you think about Italy's population crisis? Is it a sign of a deeper global trend? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.